Let's get something straight. Being a good person doesn't guarantee you a good life. You've been told your whole life that if you're honest, kind, respectful, and work hard, the world will reward you. That doing the right thing always leads to the right result. But if that were true, why do you feel like you're constantly being overlooked, taken advantage of, or left behind? You've done favors for people who forgot your name a week later. You've kept your word when others didn't even remember they gave one. And what has it brought you? Disappointment? Frustration? Maybe even a quiet resentment you don't dare speak out loud. Here's the truth. This world doesn't run on goodness. It runs on strategy. And the sooner you accept that, the faster you can stop being collateral damage in other people's games. Let me introduce you to a different way of thinking. A mindset that dates back centuries but is more relevant now than ever. Realism over idealism. Not the fantasy that good will always triumph, but the hard fact that good must also be clever if it wants to survive. Let's talk about Balthazar Gracian, a lesser-known philosopher but a master of human insight. He once said, "A wise man gets more use from his enemies than a fool from his friends." What does that mean? It means that virtue without intelligence is fragile. That being kind without being calculating is an invitation for the world to take advantage of you. Because kindness is only respected when it's backed by strength. The kind of strength that says, "I'm good, but not because I'm weak. I'm good because I choose to be, and I could be otherwise." And that's the key. You have to choose your kindness, not just hand it out like candy at a parade. Be discerning. Know who deserves your time, your loyalty, your trust, because not everyone does. You think others are playing by the same rules as you, that if you give, they'll give back, that if you stay honest, they'll respect you. But many people aren't looking for fairness, they're looking for opportunities. And to them, your goodness is just that, an opportunity to get ahead without giving anything in return. So what's the alternative? Strategic goodness. It's not about becoming cynical. It's about being awake, being aware, being deliberate. Use kindness as a tool, not a default. Be generous, but not predictable. Be honest, but not transparent. Let your silence speak as loudly as your words. Let your boundaries be as firm as your compassion is wide. Because if you don't protect yourself, no one else will. You see, most people confuse morality with obedience, but morality is a choice. Obedience is submission. And the world doesn't admire those who give in, it admires those who stand tall, even when it's hard. And let's talk about something few are brave enough to admit. Perception is power. It's not just about who you are, it's about how others perceive you. If you project uncertainty, they will treat you as uncertain. If you act like your voice doesn't matter, they will believe it doesn't. People are always reading your cues, even the ones you don't know you're giving. That's why confidence matters. Not because it makes you better, but because it makes others treat you like you are. Look around you. How many talented, kind-hearted people do you know who never get noticed? And how many arrogant, manipulative ones seem to rise effortlessly? It's not fair, but it is real. So what can you do? Learn to manage your image as carefully as you manage your intentions. Don't just be strong, look strong. Don't just have value, show it. In your words, in your posture, in the way you respond when you're challenged. Don't hide behind humility if it makes others underestimate you. And above all, don't give your power away. Information, emotions, energy, all of these are currency in the social economy. Be careful who you share them with. Be mindful of who drains you. And don't mistake exposure for connection. Gracian once wrote, "Know how to refuse." It is better to offend with truth than please with flattery. That's not just a quote. That's a rule for life. Because at the end of the day, being good is beautiful, but being wise is essential. So stop apologizing for your strength. Stop softening your edges to fit into other people's comfort zones. Be good. but be sharp. Be kind, but be selective. Be humble, but don't be invisible. Because in this world, the balance between character and cunning isn't a contradiction. It's survival.